Welcome to Robot House. We're back after a
Mother is my
very
life,
long,
okay?
after a very long unintentional hiatus. There were some bankruptcies. There were some deaths in the family. Well, okay, no actual deaths in families, but someone who was like family to us died.
There was Stanley Cup championship games.
That too.
Level 5 Studios has bought us, so everything's okay now.
Yes. Next week we'll have 3 more friends with quirky personalities, and we'll have little toy robots to fight with.
Ah.
And Mark will be solving puzzles.
Yes.
I have 4 matchsticks.
Well, Jason, you're going to have a yokai butler.
There we go.
Patrick will be visited by Dark Cloud, or I don't know anything about that.
Cloud, that game's... You don't need to know anything except it's terrible. It's a city building simulator where you have to go through random dungeons.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you have to go through dungeons to build a city?
Because the world was collapsed and you have to go into the dungeons and blah, 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 blah. And it just, I never finished it. It was just such a bad game.
I'm confused by a large margin here.
You have to play it. It makes sense as you're playing it. It's just frustrating.
But, anyway.
Yeah. But we're not here to talk about Dark Cloud. We're here to talk about Nintendo's E3 presentation. We talk about Sony and Microsoft, but we fell asleep. Something about
didn't
the
watch any of these.
Xbox One X and PlayStation VR. They didn't really have a lot.
4K!
Speaking of which,
Spider-Man
speaking
looked
of which,
pretty
Chris is not happy about the name 1X for X.
No one is.
So.
It's stupid.
Yeah. He's trying to get people at work to start calling it the Onyx. I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
This doesn't make any sense either.
He's like, he preferred the Scorpio, but you know what it is, so.
Everybody.
Well, it's not a different system, so it was going to keep the same name. They're ripping off Nintendo with the XL and S.
That makes no sense whatsoever, though.
Yeah, it's stupid for
it.
them because they're not actually doing larger consoles.
What Nintendo does is name their things after what exactly they are.
Yeah. So
It's quite literal.
Should have been called the Xbox Advanced or something.
Yeah, that would make sense, I suppose.
But you're going to have a bunch of them, so you'll have plenty of time to learn the name. Because no one's going to buy it for $500.
Yeah, I'm definitely not buying that. My Xbox One is very plenty.
Especially, apparently, there's a company making an app that can stream PC games to the Switch. So if you have a semi-decent PC, now you can get anything Xbox has.
Yeah, because they have their
on
hands
your
for
Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So the Switch has almost all of Microsoft's library. And all of Microsoft's first-party games go on PC. So
Yes, they do. Yeah, everything. Halo and Gears and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Forza as well.
Enjoy, everyone.
Yeah.
I just played the new Halo on my Switch, bro.
You know how pissed people would get?
So
But it's
many
possible,
angry
and it's
birds.
streaming, so it's not illegal.
Nope.
It's amazing. I can't wait to give that a shot. I don't have much on my Steam account, but I can play Sonic CD, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I have a version where you can play as Tails.
Exciting, Jason. Very exciting.
He actually breaks the game. It's not that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can jump over all the BS.
You can literally fly to where everything is, and you never have to do anything else. Oh well. So let's get started. Open up with a trailer. Saw a little Splatoon and ARMS. More importantly, we saw Rocket League. Now, this is technically the first portable version of Rocket League. But it's coming with exclusive Mario or Nintendo-themed cars and Mario and Luigi hats. I don't really know what the hats are for, but...
Yeah, that's a great question. What are the hats for?
But it has local multiplayer, wireless multiplayer. That's important.
Yes.
And you can play with everybody but Sony.
Yep.
Who, in protecting their customers, quote unquote,
says the company who got hacked twice.
literally they said that we have to be mindful of our customers' safety. Yeah, because we're gonna make them cry. when we play Minecraft with them, they're just being stupid.
Seriously, they're the ones who got hacked twice.
Yeah.
Twice, man.
That's pretty much why they're saying they don't want to do it, but we'll see. But
Probably
I mean,
because they'd be legally liable if any of the other companies' information got out.
yeah, if there was an exploit.
Because Microsoft would ruin them.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, they would.
Because they're not really interested in staying in consoles much longer.
No.
So I can see them taking Sony out with them. But I might pick this up. The extra content sounds fun.
And we know that one of the cars is going to be the Blue Falcon.
Oh yeah, that seems obvious.
Because that's all F-Zero is good for, is now cameos.
I wonder what cars they'll be. Will they just have skins? I mean, the Blue Falcon seems like a gimme, but there's not many other.
Yeah, there'll probably just be skins for like.
Maybe one of the Excite trucks.
Oh, good God!
Maybe a huge warp star with wheels.
Yeah, Bowser's clown car, of course.
Mm.
Hey, yeah.
Oh no! All the cars have to be a similar size, though. That's the only problem.
The car from 3D World.
Car from Mario Kart.
Hmm.
Or not Mario Kart, Mario Party.
Oh, the Mario Party kart.
Yeah, the car from Mario Kart. That narrows it down.
Like, yeah, way to go, buddy.
Rob's kart from Mario Kart 7.
Oh, God.
The base. No, okay, let's move on. Any, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, how much is it on other systems? Or
About
like
$20 to
$20.
$30,
Yeah.
$30 to $40. So.
If it gets a
Depends
physical,
on what it is. Yes.
it'll probably be 30, but I think it's gonna be digital and only be 20. So I won't
Fair.
worry about it too much. This is
Rocket
something
League
you don't
very
really want a physical
complicated.
copy of.
well, even though I have a huge SD card, I still kind of like to get physical when I can.
Yeah.
Let's
Like, I'm
get
probably
physical.
downloading ARMS. I don't see the point in... I have to go to GameStop and try to get those amiibo, but otherwise, I don't really see the point in buying too many physical games for my Switch.
Yeah, I'd like to hope that those will be live by Friday.
She said the Splatoon controller might be.
Hmm.
I'm hoping the amiibo will overshadow that, because I'd like to get that too.
We'll get there, though.
Yes.
You guys
So-
and your hopes and dreams.
Next up, Xenoblade 2.
Oh, you heathen.
I'm not a heathen. I like Chronicles X better.
Ugh, I like original better.
Well, okay.
I can't comment on this because I bought the game and haven't played it yet. So
Oh,
Which one?
Which one? 'Cause
Chronicles.
I have the
X.
player's guide for Chronicles X,
hmm
so I can lend it to you.
That'd be great.
That'll help immensely.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
I mean, the only thing that's got me a little off put with this 2 right now is the battle system so far. It looks a little off to see characters just standing.
I'm fine with that. If it means you have a little more direct control,
Mm.
then I'm cool. People are making this huge thing that you touch the gem on the girl's chest to get the sword.
Yeah,
Welcome to anime, everybody.
so it's Sword Art Online.
That too. Or Kingdom Hearts, who, yeah. By the way, the director and creator of Kingdom Hearts designed the characters for this game. So,
And Yoko Shimomura again for the music. So
mhm.
I think that's our quiet way of we're gonna get something Kingdom Hearts later, but there we are.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, the trailer was considerably anime, so
Very. Had all the tropes in it, even falling in the air and reaching out for a hand.
and we all know that Elysium's not going to be really paradise. It's going to be like hell or something.
Oh, obviously.
Maybe when you see from the tree, you can look out across everything and you'll see like, oh my god.
But
Yep.
wouldn't Elysium be up?
Maybe
So you
if they look up, they see even yet another world or something. The one Nopon has a drill though. That's cool.
Yeah.
And if he's just like Tatsu, he'll have the sunglasses. so he can do can be completely Kamina.
That'd be fun. And of course, you can always eat him if he's annoying.
Oh, he was annoying in X regardless.
I know.
He was not Vicky.
Every one of those cooking things where she starts cooking him instead is amazing.
I legit can't believe they're still sticking to their guns with Holiday 2017. So that must
be done. I mean,
they,
if it's
they
just
claim-
using an existing engine,
Yeah. So my theory is that's the December game.
yeah, they're probably just holding off just to be safe. But
Yeah, considering how late Mario is going to be in October.
yeah, but I mean, they have a strong November too, so I don't know that they need much for December.
Yeah, maybe November, maybe early
'Cause
November.
We're gonna get a September Direct, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff for after Christmas in it. So
They'll probably show off DLC for it too.
mm,
Maybe I don't know if they'd want to do that. It all depends on how the story is connected to the first one.
I don't think it is. I think these are gonna just be standalone stories.
Hmm.
Because the Monados don't even behave like regular Monados. They have elemental powers, and everyone seems to have one.
Well, if they would do any crossover with like the first one, maybe they could make it like the Schultz Monado weapon or something, like the skin or something.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure this is going to get its own direct.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. We'll find out soon. Probably right after Splatoon.
Are you predicting a special edition too?
It's the only one of the games they mentioned that doesn't have one. Like,
Barring
Mario
Odyssey.
Rabbids has one.
Not Odyssey.
Mario.
Odyssey.
Odyssey. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure they'll
Odyssey.
announce it closer to release, but I'm almost positive it's going to have its own Switch.
Hmm.
Return to Samus has one.
Yes, which I already got.
Yeah. And, I mean, this is a big tier release for them, so yeah, it's going to get one, but I'm sure they don't know what's in it yet.
Yeah, probably a little mini art booklet, little mini CD again.
No,
Well,
they'll give a thumb drive again. The size of your computer.
Jeez.
Still don't know how they manage that. Okay, so let's move on. Skyrim, we're just going to talk about it real quick. Zelda stuff called this months ago. It's just the stupid Breath of the Wild default outfit.
Pretty much.
And the Master Sword and Hylian Shield. Okay.
And they
Say-
confirmed.
Hmm?
They also confirmed that the Switch version has all the DLC.
Oh, yeah. And motion controls. Which, some people are actually surprisingly positive on, so.
It's gonna be one of those things where I'd like to see it in practice before I
Yeah.
click it on or off.
Yeah.
Or it's
We'll
kind of like with people that are a little opposed to it in ARMS, where it's like I meant to guard, but they thought I punched, stuff like that.
I'd be shocked if there weren't more hidden skins.
Hmm.
Like, I can see a Mario one where you get a big Warhammer. That would be fun. But I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. I'll be deep in Zelda by then.
I probably will. I don't know.
Bethesda games are notoriously long.
Yeah. And glitchy, and
Well,
this isn't my style. But it's good for people who want something Zelda-like after they've been done with the game for a bit.
before they're ready to lose their lives to stuff like Xenoblade and whatever, how or whenever Shin Megami Tensei is going to come out.
Yeah. That should be soon.
That's probably your holiday update direct.
I would say that's probably March, April. Close to summer, because
Depends.
that
I
may
mean,
usually come out.
if they're using the, could they be using the Persona 5 engine maybe?
If it uses Unreal, yeah.
Hmm.
But this looked a little different. We might get Persona 5. I doubt it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, next.
I think Atlas games like to come out in spring because I think that's when like Radiant Chronology is going to come out too.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, Kirby. This looked pretty vanilla until they show that you get the Kirby 64 fusion system again.
Yes.
Now you can control it by
Yes.
teaming up with your buddies. I'm psyched for this.
Yes, I love to hope that that will have online with at least one more person.
It'll probably have local.
Uh,
Online, I'm sure they just won't do. Out of habit. But, I mean, still, that's pretty neat. And the Animal Buddies return. There's somebody found the cat from Kirby 3.
Oh, I'm too used to Rick, Koo, and Kine.
Yeah. Well, they're
Yes,
the classic ones.
I remember-
Nobody really.
Name.
The cat's name is like Nico or something,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, this looks to be like a best of Kirby. I'm really down with that.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever miss the curling Kirby, but there you go.
I have to wonder if the lightsaber will come back.
I bet it'll be a Maul, or not a Maul lightsaber. It'll be Kylo Ren's.
Oh man. Because I think that was basically everybody's favorite from Crystal Shards.
Yeah, fire and electric. I think it was sword and electric, right?
Yeah, it was Electric Cutter.
Yeah. So fun.
Or no, it was Electric Sword. It was Electric Sword.
It looks like this. They just added a basic element to every weapon too. So if you have a fire guy, you can get fire sword,
Water
and,
ball.
water bombs. But I'm sure there'll be other combinations as well.
I
And this is the Kirby they were talking about a few months ago. We all thought it was 3DS.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that means there's yet another Kirby game out there.
Yes.
That'll be a holiday thing too.
Next up. Now this one, we only got a title for. Metroid Prime 4. And it still managed to be the most exciting trailer of the whole thing
It's
up to that point.
It is only its views are only behind Odyssey.
It's 4 with blue glowing light behind it.
That's
it.
all people need in the music. Yes.
And I was always a fan of the Metroid Prime games, though. So
Yeah.
It said some of the info they released after the fact. They said this is going to be more like Prime 1,
Mhm.
which I'm completely happy for.
Yes.
Let's hope
Not.
they add some of the mechanics Samus has gained, like ledge climbing and stuff.
No Retro Studios on this one.
Yeah, we still don't know what they're making.
Yeah. The rumor is Star Tropics.
That would
Oh
be neat.
god.
I think they were helping on Zelda, and that's why we haven't heard a lot from them.
Yeah, they could be helping with a lot of stuff that's been taken
Mhm.
away. Maybe hell, I'm surprised with New Donk City they wouldn't have their finger in Mario Odyssey somewhere.
I'm sure they did. They aren't just doing nothing, but if most of the resources were dedicated to finishing the big games for last year, then
Yeah.
yeah.
See, now that we know there's a Prime 4 coming out, I bet Retro will get a pass if it is another Donkey Kong.
I don't think it will be.
Mhm.
They wouldn't take this long to make another Donkey Kong.
Hmm. Well, again, resources.
Well, they have all the resources. They can just reuse the Tropical Freeze engine.
Hmm.
So I'm not worried about
maybe
it.
they were trying to get the Kremlings back.
No, they have the rights to Kremlings.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They own everything except Banjo-Kazooie and Conker.
Right.
So, yeah.
Hmm.
And that's because Nintendo didn't want Conker. And
Understandably so.
I think they wanted to keep Banjo-Kazooie, but they didn't work on it enough, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Wish that had stayed behind. Ah, well. Then we also got a remake of Metroid 2, Return of Samus, for 3DS.
Which was in the treehouse.
Yeah,
Why the treehouse?
because they want you to watch it.
I
So
know.
they put, and also it's a 3DS game, not a Switch game. So
That's fine. And now we know why AM2R got the axe.
well, I was gonna get the axe regardless, but I think yeah, this is a big reason.
Yeah, and it's made by a Castlevania team. They're the ones who made the last one, the Mirror one.
Yeah. people give them a lot of flack for that. I'm like, well, they didn't get much of a budget.
Yeah.
It was Konami.
Plus, this game looks fine.
Yeah, it's a remake. If they take out all the extra pointless rooms that the original had, fix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
There'll actually be like complete recharge rooms versus finding those orbs.
Yeah.
And they'll have they'll let the beams probably stack too.
It's telling that it uses a lot of Prime stuff.
Yeah.
It's using music from Prime, and it's using the text boxes for when you find items.
Mm-hmm.
And it's being made by the director is the guy from Mother M, and he hates Prime. So that's telling.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically got pimp slapped with Other M being like, guys, people love Prime. You saw how many people hated everybody's guts when Blast Ball got in Federation Force.
Well, that was the Prime director
from
the original Prime.
Well,
but, he said, we hadn't had time to make a Prime game. And they started development on 4 last year. You know that.
I had posted on Twitter earlier. It's like, now that we know there's a Prime 4, you think people will come back and maybe forgive Federation Force a little bit.
I hope. It gets an unfair amount of flack.
It's
just important to the story.
Yeah,
it's a direct prequel to Prime 4.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you get a starved fan base, and that's their first.
Any game where you fight a giant morph ball Samus as the last boss is amazing to me, and I will never hate it.
It's I think all in all though, Nintendo went about that maybe a bit wrong. They should have I know there wasn't a Prime in development then, but they could have done something a little better than it's like, yeah, guys, you're not getting anything else right now.
I think if the art style was different, people wouldn't have hated it. They're just, they're using these.
It's also the Blast Ball part just seems like this was kind of
it's training for a specific set of missions in the game, where you have to take a ball and load it into a cannon.
Well, it's like you notice how in Prime 2's multiplayer, people didn't like that either. So
yeah. Well, that was tacked on. I don't think anyone was happy with that.
So,
but looks like a bright resurgence for Metroid.
I might go get Fed Force just to maybe try it. It's on clearance now. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, you can probably get it for like $10.
So, in all this hindsightedness,
if you do, you might want to get another copy and see if somebody will play with you, because I heard it's horrible in single player.
Yeah. Well, you'll find anybody online now.
Yeah. Well, I mean local.
We'll see. I know I didn't play Triforce Heroes alone. But anybody you tried to find review footage for the multiplayer for Fed Force, it's like nobody could find anybody.
That's sad. It's not a bad game. Oh well.
But my final thing about Metroid 2, though, is if this does well, could you see stuff like Zero Mission and Super and even Fusion get this upgrade, as it were?
Well, I mean, I don't think they need to do it for those. But Fusion could stand to be updated a bit. A remix, if you would. I don't think we're going to see them on 3DS.
Yeah.
I think this is it. This is Samus's last... This is the last remake they need besides Super. If they're going to remake Super, it's going to be on the Switch. Because it's going to sell 1 billion copies.
Yeah. Well, the death of the 3DS could be its own discussion of itself, because
I think we'll do that.
I've kind of got my theory on how even Pokemon's going to do that transition game, too.
Well, that's coming up in a second, so...
Cool. Foreshadowing.
So, next up, Sonic Forces, where we confirm that, yes, Sonic Boom was the original third character, and they had to change him at the last minute, and they just decided to do the OC thing. If you look at the gameplay for the OC character, he's using that grapple pull exactly like the laser beam from Sonic Boom.
The Enter Beam, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's pretty clear to me that's what happened. And I don't know why they didn't just make it old Sonic. Just have him, like, he's from the bad future and he has, like, a robot leg, so he can't run as fast anymore or something. And that's why he needs the grappling hook.
You keep that futuristic stuff to Ken Penders, sir.
Well, considering this game is all about time travel, and the boss's name seems to be Infinity, this new trailer they showed is nuts.
It has a rogues gallery of villains.
Literally.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Metal
Rogue wasn't
Sonic.
there. What are you talking about? Rogue wasn't there. Oh, her name's Rouge.
Metal
That's still
Sonic.
wrong.
Chaos.
Not just Metal Sonic. Sonic CD Metal Sonic. Chaos.
Zavik.
Shadow.
That guy from, Lost World.
Guy from Lost.
That guy.
Notably not the villains from Unleashed or 2006.
Oh, the Iblis and Mephiles.
Yeah.
And as well as No Lyric.
hmm
And
No, there's a spot for Lyric. Again, they airbrushed him out of the trailer because no one bought Sonic Boom.
everybody's flipping out because, oh my god, Shadow, you're a bad guy. It's clearly obvious what's his name.
Yeah, it's a different Shadow.
Mm.
It's Shadow from the past. The Chaos is dead. Perfect Chaos is dead. Most of these guys are dead. So
And, yeah.
clearly not from the same time stream.
When Infinity fired all those cubes, I'm like, is this the Yu-Gi-Oh movie? This did?
Japanese people love fucking cubes, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like their thing. Did you ever see the Rebirth of Fusion Dragon Ball Z movie? The bad guy in that is all about them too.
Not to borrow a meme from Mega Capital G, but after all that cubic shit, I ain't surprised.
I got caught up in it too when I was a kid. I made a character who had all these different cubes and he could assemble them to different shapes to make different weapons. And I'm like, you could never make this a toy. I have to get rid of this.
Homer, what are you doing with all those ham cubes? I've made myself an apple.
See? See, you can make any shape with cubes. That's I think, why they do it. And it looks visually impressive, too, because you can slam a bunch of squares together in various shapes. And like, oh, crap. But this bad guy looks like a decayed Sonic.
I'll just wait. I'm sure it's an original.
I think it's telling that they put the Infinity symbol on its side, like a certain charge up.
The Super 8 peel out, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see.
The game, they confirmed that Switch is 30 and everything else is 60, but even still, the game looks good to me. I mean, I was surprised to hear vocals in the city, the street level.
I'm sure all the music will be remixed again. They did it for Generations.
The only part of blehness to it is, Egg Dragoon is the first boss, and he looks boring.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that the creative character fighting him, though?
No, that's classic.
No, oh, you're right. It was Classic Sonic.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the first boss. I could be Planet Wisp.
It's Green Hill, bro.
Okay, so they interviewed Sonic Team. Apparently, Sonic doesn't live in Green Hill Zone, but he visits there a lot. I'm like, well, you could just being an ass saying that.
Mm-hmm.
How many Green Hill Zones have we had?
He lives in Knothole Forest, excuse me.
No, he confirmed Sonic is homeless. Sonic is a drifter. He just lives free and does what he wants, so he doesn't have a
That's
home.
pretty obvious as to his lifestyle. I mean, really, if you think
Even
about
Tails has a fucking house.
it. Mm-hmm.
You must sleep at Tails' house all the time. Sonic?
No, Sonic has a home, damn it. He has one in Black Knight.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
That's a
one in
different.
Secret
Well, according
Rings,
to
too.
them, according to this guy, all the Sonic games, like the Wii games, are a different world, an alternate universe. So he apparently 06. He said 06 is a different universe. The classic games for Genesis and the modern games are a different universe. And he basically said, if you don't like a Sonic game, it's not in the main continuity.
Oh my god.
So only the Sonic games he's made, which would be Keller's Lost World and such, and the adventure games are hard canon. Everything else is alternate worlds. So fucked up.
This is some Ken Penders reset kind of BS
Right?
here. I don't like the 2D Sonics. Well, don't worry, they're from a different dimension.
I don't mind. Like, you can't really compare classic Sonic to modern Sonic in any real way, so it's fine. And no one cares about 06. I think it's better that not only did
Everyone
it
should
erase
forget
itself
that
from
game.
existence, it was never canon. Anyway.
And yet Silver keeps...
Oh, he also said Sonic's world and the human world are separate. You take a train to get there, clearly, but they're still separate.
But
I don't know if he means, like, in the comics where there's a human world continent, and then whatever Sonic's world is, but that seems to be the case.
In the comics, though, I know...
Well, obviously in the comics it's in the sky, but...
Well, no, in the comics there were originally just the animals, but then they slowly introduced the humans. They were hiding, and stuff, but then they finally brought them back. Like, Station Square was, like, in its own place, but then...
Well, that's Sega made them do that, though.
Yeah.
They were fine with just Robotnik being the only...
Yeah, but originally it was like, yeah, Sonic is from Mobius, and then they're like, no, Mobius is really Earth. That was
the
like...
way they had the retcon that. I remember you were so excited about that back in the day.
Stupid.
You called me on the phone and it summarized the whole comic. And I'm like, so does he go supersonic? No, he doesn't. He goes into the thing. I'm like, and then he goes supersonic. He's like, no.
In that arc, you had aliens from, like, far away. They were pissed off.
Apparently, the reason they exist in the comics is because of a gene bomb that was supposed to wipe out all life.
Oh, jeez.
But instead, it made humans short and stubby with 4 fingers and made animals into people.
Well, these aliens came back and they wanted to destroy Earth, and it's like, what? This isn't Earth, and they're like, oh, yes, it is.
I love it. Oh, yeah, and Sonic mispronounces Earth with a U. He's like, this is an Earth. I'm like, oh, shut up.
And now Ken Penders is making all the echidnas the echidnas, and they're all aliens too. It's like,
Well, they're not canon anymore. Well, I guess...
No, they're not canon.
Well, technically they're canon, but they're just not important anymore. But that's why the comic got canceled, because of him.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We gotta move on, though, because we're running
Yeah.
close to an hour, and I don't want to have a 2-hour episode to cut together. Okay. Next one. We're going to drive right through this because of certain curse-related reasons. Pokemon main RPG on the Switch. I'm going to say it's going to be Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, named after the Joy-Con controllers, and it's going to be a remake. But it's going to add a
You don't want a remake, man.
No, it's going to be a sequel, not a remake. That's my bad.
Come on, dude.
It'll be the
Help me out
sequel
here.
to Gold and Silver, basically.
Yeah. I think it'll have Kanto and Johto, but it's also going to have a new region in the Sevi Islands, and we're going to get some Sevi forms of new Pokemon instead of
The Sevi
Alola
Islands are
forms.
really Alola the entire time.
We knew it.
Well, no. Think about it. So we'll have some Alolan Pokemon there, but they'll have Sevi Island forms because it's not a tropical climate. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, Game Freak will be like, they said it's going to be a little over a year to make a brand new...
So, literally in March, they're going to reveal the name of the game, and then they'll show every new Pokemon before September. And then it'll come out in November.
That's usually what they do. Yeah.
Well, my theory is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, let's just face it, they're done.
Yeah.
They have to be done.
They've
And
been
what
done.
what they're working on right now is probably the Gen 4 remakes. And
I'm
that's-
hoping Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have some new Alolan forms.
Hmm.
But other than that, I'm not looking forward to much from them.
Yeah. Well, Gen 4 makes are probably going to be the Pokemon's last hurrah on the 3DS, too.
I don't think we're getting Gen 4 remakes on there.
Hmm.
I think they're going to release a new core Pokemon, and we're not going to do Diamond and Pearl. Because if they do it in a new style, they have to remake it from the ground up. And why make a remake at that point if you can just make a sequel?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Game Freak. Sense? Where is
Because
your...
Diamond and Pearl, they have all the models for the maps for Diamond and Pearl in 3D already. They are 3D maps. So,
But I'm too busy.
they could do a quick port.
My Pokemon Z in gray.
Then they're going to call it Amethyst and Jasper.
No, I don't think so.
And with 2 Joy-Cons, you can use 2 Joy-Cons to play Pokemon.
I guarantee they'll have the option of one-screen two-player battles with rental Pokemon or something. There's no reason not to waste that, or to waste that option.
Game Freak's pulling out the notepad. Rental Pokemon.
Guys, we've never done this before. Should we
Screw
make every
it.
battle 2-on-2 again?
No,
Oh,
3-on-3. And rotation.
Yeah, rotation
Jason
battle.
loves multi-battles.
I hate them, and people love them. They're like, oh, they're so fast. I'm like, no, they take fucking forever.
3-on-3 rotation inverse battles.
Yeah.
Especially if you see the same Pokemon, you already know it's
I love inverse battles, by the way, because everyone forgets what's weak against what.
Yeah, they do. I know, that's what's really funny.
And I'm like, and normal and rock are like the most disgusting types in
Oh
that.
my god, you're not kidding.
Because now they have no weaknesses.
Now who's laughing?
And immunities turn into super effectives
Uh-huh.
for some reason, so it's
So
weird.
ridiculous, isn't it?
I would love an official inverse battle tournament because there's so much weird stuff you can do.
Arbok used Sludge Wave on Steelix. It's super effective. Like, you son of a bitch.
So, the final hurrah for,
The final 3DS hurrah is this November.
Yeah.
There's going to be a couple games coming out after that, but that's just a little trickle. I don't think Nintendo's going to support it.
They
Price.
released a new Wii U game today.
Just
They didn't release a new Wii U game today.
Huh?
Nintendo didn't release a new Wii U game.
Of course
today.
they didn't. I didn't say they did. I said that new Wii U game was released today.
Just Dance.
Cars
Oh.
3.
Oh.
It was
I'll
released. It was released for the Xbox One, the PS4, the Switch, and the Wii U.
Oh, well, those don't count.
Sure they do.
No, they don't, because they always release those on every console.
Not all the time. This is the first new Wii U game we've gotten in a long time. I think
Not a
Just Dance
long
was the
time.
last new one. No, it was a long time, man.
I guess you're right, Zelda did come out in March.
Uh-huh. It's been a while.
Okay.
Man.
So,
So let's move on.
Pokken as
because-
well. It's going to have all the DLC, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Sedui. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Looks good. Give us a better roster next game. Next.
Yes, that's all we want. Seriously.
I think it has a fine roster now.
Yeah, it doesn't nearly have enough Pokemon, and it has too
There's
many
more cameo Pokemon.
It has too
Well-
many Pikachus.
Oh, come on. You can't not love Lucha Pikachu.
I love Lucia Pikachu. I don't like the other one. Why is he on there?
Because they needed to put regular
Fuck
Pikachu in.
that. You know,
He's
full
also-
well he's unnecessary if you got Lucha Pikachu.
He's got the moveset of Heihachi.
No.
You know what would be better than Lucha Pikachu? Halucha.
He's in there.
Halucha
He's in one of the
would be
background
great.
Pokemon.
Yeah, we know he's in the background. He's standing there
He's
watching.
in the gym
Metacham's
with
on
the
there.
Whirlipede that's on the treadmill.
How many actual fighting Pokemon are in the game, though?
12 in the
Machamp?
default, and then with the
No, no,
DLC
no.
we're up to 20.
Actual
Machamp,
fighting-
Lucario.
Oh,
Machamp, Lucario. I
Wait.
guess you could say Lucha Pikachu. I think that's it.
Blaziken?
Blaziken
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not available?
Wait,
no, Blaziken's definitely in the game.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
It was one of the first ones they showed.
yeah.
Did I not play against Blaziken, or did I just forget? I probably just forgot.
Blaziken is in the reveal trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him versus Lucario was like
Yeah.
the first image we
Oh,
saw.
okay. Yeah. So I must have fought Blaziken and not had any trouble against it, so that would be why I'm saying this.
I mean, I can't wait to
Okay.
play as like Dark and stuff, so.
Let me
Okay.
see. That's pretty much it, just those three then. Blaziken, Lucario, and Machamp.
Yeah, none of the added characters were fighting.
Nope.
But I don't care.
I mean,
They're
I'm
all
fine
awesome.
with some of the people that they have, some of the Pokemon they have on there, but the majority of them aren't really
Oh,
necessary.
Mewtwo X.
Well,
this is-
he's not really a fighting. Well,
Only-
yes, psychic fighting the
Only
Mewtwo
when he
X's.
does, but still.
Well, yeah, but you turn into them for the
But okay,
The hyper modes.
lest we invoke the curse next.
yeah. Let's keep moving on because we gotta finish these up because our last half hour is gonna be Zelda and Mario. Okay, so I'm just gonna do these in a row: Mario and Rabbids, Yoshi, and Mario and Luigi, plus Bowser's minions.
Assemble the minions.
Nope. Okay, so Mario and Rabbids looks okay.
Yeah.
It looks okay enough that I'll play it. I still hate Rabbids.
Yes.
It's okay.
I
to
called
hate
it. It was Codename Steam, though, right?
XCOM.
Combo moves with your characters to get them the higher spots and stuff. Luigi's a sniper, apparently, and one of his attributes you can equip is called Steely Glare. Which is amazing. So they weren't kidding about the sense of humor.
Yeah, I think Ubisoft definitely injected.
Yeah, like so, man, I can't not buy this game. You guys were so psyched
Plus,
to work on something that wasn't terrible.
now you got a legendary music guy involved with this game too.
Yeah, David Wise.
Now, Grant Kirkup, you swine.
Oh, the other guy.
Oh no, John Williams!
Now we'll have to
Now we
finish
gotta listen
Danny
to
Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
I did get my hands on the collector's version of that in GameStop.
Well, apparently there's statues of all 4 rabbits, and they're making gun replicas.
I ain't doing that. No, I'm already.
Well, GameStop's only going to sell them in ThinkGeek, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, Ubi Store has them too.
I might buy the Bullet Bill one. Looks neat.
The
If they actually fire something, I'll definitely buy it.
So when are we going to New York?
the big statues are like $40. The little figures are $20, but they're not amiibo.
I'm not buying them anyway. I mean, the Mario one looks weird. Weird enough that I would probably buy it, but the other ones are just dumb looking.
I think of them all though, the Peach one's probably gonna be the best seller.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I really think they missed an opportunity for Mario to get up to the top of the castle and see a normal full-size Peach and then turn it around and have the rabbit, and then it does the rabbit yell.
Yeah, that'd been funny, but
That would have been perfect.
well, we get to see a little bit. We got to see a little bit more out of a different trailer-ish today, where the Petey Piranha rabbit was slapping around the Peach rabbit.
Apparently you can recruit them.
Makes sense. There was that that one,
Your rabbits are expendable. And if they die,
yeah.
they go up on a plaque in Peach's castle.
Kind of sounds like the Prinnies from Disgaea, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can just equip any rabbit with a costume. So that's neat.
I hope there's Wario Rabbit. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the first time they'd be. Wait, this game's easily.
They already say wah,
Yeah.
so would they say something instead?
Maybe they're bad guys.
Ah?
Well, you kind of. If it's not a sports game, it's really hard for these guys to show up and stuff.
Well, I mean, Donkey Kong's in there, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see all the sports buddies
Mm.
in some way, shape, or form.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
That'd be funny. The Daisy Rabbit doesn't look like Daisy.
She has the third eye. She has the third eye.
That'd be messed
She
up.
keeps having to adjust her hair.
Yeah.
Or I'll
Okay.
keep the hair and like lowering tilting the crown so nobody can see.
No sign of Bowser, though, which is interesting.
They
Makes you
probably
wonder if
keep
he's a
other
recruitable
rabbits.
character. Steam had, 12 characters? Codename Steam?
I never finished that game.
You got the Wizard of Oz characters, so that's 4. You got the initial starting 4, then you got Tom Sawyer, and 2 more guys. So you got
There
almost, and a Blinken.
were
I think it
four.
was close to 12.
There were 4 Oz.
Yeah.
That's what he
That's what I
said.
I thought you said 3. My bad.
No, he said 4.
Whatever.
They all get
Who here
they're all
finished that
surprised and Dorothy shows up. Dorothy! I'm like, really? I'm supposed to be shocked?
Public domain? Is that you?
By the way, the time frame for Abe Lincoln being alive and the Wizard of Oz occurring does not sync up.
No.
I need to point that out. Okay, so let's move on to Yoshi real fast. Looks pretty. The mechanic sounds fun.
Yeah. You know what I thought it was at first? I thought it was a Super Paper Mario remaster with the whole flip-flop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But, I mean, I'm kind of hoping this is $30 because I'm not paying $60 for it.
Yeah,
There's a lot of games I'm not paying $60 for.
I liked Woolly World, and this...
Woolly World I paid $60 for because I think there was a lot they did with the concept.
Yeah.
This is going to get old pretty fast.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look half as good as Woolly World, might I add.
This might be a case of them...
I thought it was a 3DS game, for Christ's sake.
It's probably going to have like 2 or 3 amiibo again.
Mm-hmm.
And
Felt Yoshi.
felt poop.
Actually, I'll buy Felt Yoshi if it is really made out of felt.
Printing that money.
That's stuff that's on Mossman,
Printing
not
that money.
Yeah, it's fine. I hope it's not full price. Or, you know...
It is co-op, though. Maybe it is just, We'll see. They'll talk more about it in a couple weeks, I think.
Well, it's next year, so they got all the time they need.
True.
That'll be a holiday direct again.
It's still better than Yoshi's New Island, so who cares?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, next up. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions. This is not just a remake. They added new story elements to it. So there are times when you'll switch perspective and play as, I assume, General Guy, the Goomba, and the Koopa Troopa. I forget their names.
Oh, yeah.
I never remember what the
'Cause
names were, but they were funny as heck.
Yeah, but they got introduced in the third one.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be neat if they were... And I think the Minions parts are going to take place when Bowletta comes around.
Uh-huh.
That'll be fun.
It sounds like this where I'm kicking myself that I bought Superstar Saga for the Wii U. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's like I didn't get around to finishing it, now I have no motivation to finish it.
Yeah.
And I could just wait until September?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's I think you're right. It's September.
Or it's October.
September or October? No, it's
September.
October because it's out the week before Odyssey.
Oh, okay. So it is October.
Those jerks.
I think October is going to be Mario month. Makes sense with costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll pick it up. I've triple dipped on this game, but Superstar Saga is the best one.
Yeah, I'll get this.
Provided they don't fuck it up with all the new stuff.
No. Again, another question though. Do you think if this does well, they'll do Partners in Time again?
I hope not, because that game's terrible.
What if they fix it?
Can you fix the fact that you literally just follow a straight line from beginning to end?
Yes.
I don't see how.
They'll make it turn left.
Also, it really needs a dual screen.
And yet.
And yet, I don't know how they could fix it, because some of the enemies literally exist on a higher plane than you, and you have to look at the top screen to get them.
Now, what if they added Baby Rosalina?
Ugh. Let's never talk of her again.
Everybody needs their space waifu, okay?
That's fine, but Baby Rosalina doesn't make sense with her backstory.
Of course not, but that's why they added her.
And that is
As
why
an
I
extra
use
character.
her in Mario Kart Online. Just to tick people off.
I used to use Pink Gold Peach. People hated that.
The troll in you.
And I got marked once for posting a video, and all I said at the bottom was, "Sorry, Bowser, Pink Gold Peach is here to shine." And for some reason, they marked that as, and it wasn't a human Bowser, it was just in-game computer. And they marked it as moderated.
What?
They took my post down. To this day, I still don't know what the hell happened.
That was Miiverse, right?
Yeah.
Miiverse was crap.
Maybe it was a spoiler? Could it be an unlockable character? I don't know what was going on.
That's a possibility.
Possibly the
No, of
first-
course not.
Okay, so on to the big guns. First up, Breath of the Wild DLC. We got a release date for the first part, Master Trial,
Yeah.
and that is the 30th.
I was shocked it was not one of those later today.
I was too, because 30th I mean, it's pretty much done.
Especially,
It's probably in quality assurance right now.
well, the Switch, I think, went through like a 9-hour maintenance window, I think, yesterday.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I was expecting something.
Yeah.
They still won't tell us what the damn masks do besides Makar, so that's something.
Yeah. At least we got to see him wearing them all.
Yeah.
Just to make it, as opposed to Makar's that has the pinwheel.
Yeah. I think we know what the Phantom armor does, but I'm not sure.
Mm.
I know what Tingle does. I guarantee you. There's only two things he could do. One involves rupees, and that's every monster drops rupees instead of parts. And the other involves the map, even if you haven't found the tower yet, the section of the map you're in is always filled out.
Oh boy. Don't need that one.
Well, no, but that's why I think it's probably the rupee one.
And the Phantom armor was out during the day, so there's probably no night-related mechanic to it.
No.
Because Phantom, I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe it's just got attack up
Yeah.
or something crazy.
So, you got the name
Then,
pack too.
well, I still wanted to talk about the Master Trial.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more than just kill all enemies. It's a series of challenge rooms, too. So that'll be fun.
Yes, I was a little shocked to see that it was structured that way.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's not one of those, you don't have to kill every enemy as long as you can get to the portal, I guess, the next floor.
Well, I mean, even on Eventide, you didn't have to kill everybody. You just needed the orbs.
Right.
So I think that'll be the case here.
Mm. And since it is
45 rooms of killing every enemy would just be ridiculous.
Yeah. Since it is a shrine of sorts, I did notice that there were no champion abilities on the left.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
But you could... Well, Rivali's Gale is the reason. Because you can cheese so much stuff with that.
well, that and Mipha's Grace, you just hide somewhere until it recharges.
Yeah. Urbosa could trivialize combat.
Yeah, she kills Henoxes so fast.
Yeah.
So
And then, yeah, that's it for that. The hard mode, they seem to be hyping up the Golden Lionel. So that's interesting.
I was kind of hoping they'd tease the final enemy of the Master Trial, though. Sword. It's got to be Dark Link.
I think it's a Gold Lionel, no matter what mode you're in.
3 gold Lionels.
I would die.
Now,
Killing one takes forever.
Yeah.
And that's silver. I wonder what if Gold Lionels drop star pieces all the time. That would be nuts.
that would be really nice. Maybe 200 rupees. You'd be the only enemy in the game that drops. That's not the Yiga. That would drop money.
I'm still thinking they're hiding something in that hard mode. But we'll see. Like, Ganon comes out and it's a completely different version of Ganon from the actual last boss. That'd be neat.
Demise is there with him. Don't mind us how this doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Demise was pretty vocal about what he was doing. Why didn't they grab the Triforce again and undo his curse?
In that same game.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I don't know. If only
Probably couldn't do it.
Like, they heard him say it. They're probably like, oh, he's just being silly.
he's just being salty.
We crushed him with an island. I don't think he's coming back.
It-
Anyway. Let's move on to the next part. Speaking of the past. The Ballad of Heroes DLC. I think we're getting a whole new map.
Hyrule,
With all those little towns.
Hyrule before it
Fixed.
gets decimated.
Yeah. Like, all those buildings and towns are going to be rebuilt.
Hmm.
And that is going to be nuts.
It'll be set back when all the champions were still alive.
Yeah, I think what you'll do is you'll go to I don't know how it's going to work exactly. Either you're going to go find an island on the map, and there's going to be like something there, and then Link has a flashback. But they imply that he had to beat the champions to get the right to pull the Master Sword. And I think that's what's going to happen.
Or at least not necessarily beat them like in a fight or anything. Maybe just best them.
Yeah.
Because like Rivali taunted Link on, let's go settle this on top of Va Meadow, but you never figured out how he did that, or if he did.
Well, knowing Link, he probably didn't care enough. You're right. I don't know how this is going to work. We either play as the champions, and up to their final fight, which we know they lose, or this is something else entirely. Some people have thought maybe you bring them back to life instead, and it's like a dungeon for that. And then they're added as NPCs at their respective villages.
Nah, I think it's more of an impact if they stay dead.
Yeah, I do too.
This has to take place back in the past.
I know. That'll be cool to see, like the Hyrule Castle town and like all the named areas fixed. That'll be neat.
Well, let's see. Before Ganon tried to rise in the past, I mean, he obviously probably still had enemies and stuff running around. Maybe
you know what this means? Guardians will be on your side. You might be able to actually ride one.
Or you make them fire.
That'd be wild.
That'd be neat. Yeah, I still think there'll be enemies. Like, there's still chunks of the map where there was never any civilization.
Yeah, you'll still get, like, your standard crew, that's for sure.
Like, most of the southern end of the map is completely barren. So that'll be fine, but...
You might get your other enemies that didn't show up in the main mode. Maybe they'll be acting like bosses of regions or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe the...
Because didn't they say the champion did something for the Gerudo, and that's why he was allowed to come into town? What if there's like 4 new dungeons, and that's how you get the blessing of the champions? That'll be neat.
And it's not going to be any of those things.
Probably
all
not.
of this is all speculation.
Yeah.
And usually when Jason speculates, he's wrong.
I've been right a stunning amount of times in the past couple months.
It's usually not about speculation, though.
And to see how things correlate, though, with this DLC pack, we got ourselves Champion Amiibo.
Orbosa is unfortunate, but
yes,
I don't know what they were thinking there.
All of them have stupid clear stance,
which is weird because they're designed specifically to be Amiibo. I don't know if they wanted them to be a specific pose so that they look like
that concept art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, Urbosa's is so.
Mipha's looks terrible. Like, it doesn't look like Mipha. You can tell the parts of her head are segmented. It's really weird.
Rivali's is probably the one.
They don't show the front of her Urbosa for some reason, which I'm curious about.
I've seen it in pictures. It's okay.
Okay. Like, I thought it's because of the plastic stand, but...
She's giving birth to the plastic stand.
Yes. My water broke.
Jeez.
Don't use your Urbosa's Fury.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm guessing these will just give you their weapons,
or at least materials to fix them. Like, getting diamonds that easily would be insane.
True. It would break the game economy. That's why I think it'll just be their weapons. But it'd be cool because the weapons you get from the repair never have a modifier, but these ones could. Because technically, in the player's guide, it says they can have modifiers. So this might be the way to do it. But that'll be patched in with the Master Trial, I think. I'll probably end up paying for most of these. A little more than... Unless I can nab them on Thursday, which I don't think is going to happen. Probably going to pay a little out of pocket for them.
I was able to get Best Buy order in before everything went weird. I got it in before, like when they weren't up quote unquote early, and it hasn't been canceled yet. But I did get a confirmation email like 5.
I'm sure they'll cancel it on Mark. So that's about it for Zelda.
Yeah,
Next up, Mario Odyssey.
finally.
The most bonkers trailer. Opens with a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Everybody thought it was freaking Monster Hunter.
Yeah. But no, that doesn't look like a Jaggy. And then it turns around, it's a T-Rex. I'm like, what in the shit? And then the hat. Oh. It's strongly implied that's how Mario enters that world, by the way.
The dinosaur.
Yeah, through the dinosaur's head. That is nuts. And we learned a new mechanic for Odyssey isn't just that your hat can double jump. It's that Mario can possess people.
Do you know what the ability's called, though, Jason?
I did not hear that, unfortunately.
It's called Capture.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
It's so funny.
We had also, there's a bunch of classic Mario costumes in there.
All the ones that put in Super Mario Maker.
No. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Construction Mario is in there and they're just hiding it.
Young man, you need to feel down.
So, man, I'm so interested in this. It's ridiculous. Mario can ride vehicles.
Yeah.
He has a little scooter.
Why do you want to ride it when you can be it?
Mark, don't be ridiculous.
He's a taxi cab. As I saw on Twitter, a guy had a post like, "It's me, your Uber. I'm right outside."
I assume the scooter can do things a taxi cab can't. You can take care of a tank. It looks like New Donk City is going to have some nuts stuff going on in it. There's a jazz band. And that lady might be Pauline.
It's Pauline. It is.
Which is weird because she has not had a character update since Mario vs. Donkey Kong, where she's very much a Mario character. Just, the only one.
And she has come up in the world very, very highly. She is the mayor of New Donk City.
Oh my.
Yes.
Well, I guess this means Mario vs. Donkey Kong isn't canon. Because she don't look like that in Mario vs. DK. But good for her being mayor. I don't know why she'd name all the streets after Donkey Kong, but what are you gonna do?
She's grown. She's gotten past it. She has forgiven.
Yes, clearly. That's gonna be fun. They showed a bunch of different worlds. I didn't see all the stuff they showed on Treehouse, but I like the Mexican world with the Day of the Dead people.
Yes.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yes, Pat. That's what I said.
No, you said Day of the Dead.
That's the same thing.
But in the language that they speak, it's Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
There's a chupacabra. They're all over here.
So I like how all those outfits are a reference to Mario's games. That's great.
They said you can only possess 4 enemies: a Bullet Bill, a Big Goomba, and a Koopa Troopa.
That's probably a lie.
That's 3 enemies, sir.
They said there's one more. I think they showed it in the trailer, though.
The fire.
It's that weird plant.
No, that fire enemy that spoots out of the lava.
Yeah,
that enemy in Mario Maker.
Podoboo?
I might have misheard them, and they're saying there are only specific sized enemies can be possessed.
You talking
There
about?
are tiny. They showed tiny
Podoboo?
Goombas. Yeah, I
Podoboo.
think so. Yeah.
That-
Fireball guy.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Those
Why?
things aren't sentient.
Apparently they are.
They just go up and down.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the-
Mario's
The
cap
sign
can
pass.
possess a lot of things, including not just dinosaurs and tanks, but it
You
can
turn
possess a
Mario
tree.
into electricity.
Yes, you can also possess
Yeah.
a tree.
Yeah.
That's all well and good, but I don't understand the Podoboo thing. How are we supposed to move anywhere?
You get shot out
Well,
of
they
a
bounce
cannon.
off walls and stuff, yeah.
What?
Remember, if you put them on a diagonal in Mario Maker, they bounce off walls and stuff, so it's just like that. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, if you give them wings, yes. If not, they just go into the lava.
Well, they don't need
Whatever.
wings. They do it in regular Mario games, too. They just,
No.
that's how they...
They don't.
Yeah, they do. Super Mario World.
Oh my god. That is not what this is about. Yeah, that.
I know what you're arguing. It doesn't matter. You can possess... It's like Geist. You can possess anything.
It's
Even dog food for
Bird.
some fucking reason.
It would be on fire.
By the way, any regular dog would not be scared if their food started jumping. They'd get really excited and start eating it fast.
It
Just
depends on
telling
the kind
you
of
guys
dog,
thing.
actually.
It was a guard dog, so I don't think
Yeah, that wouldn't worry about it.
at a military facility, I don't think he would have been too easily spooked.
No, I would agree with that one.
He's also him, a girl with a towel, and some other dude are the only ones you saved from that facility
The hell?
at the end of Geist.
None of this makes any sense anyway.
It's hilarious, trust me.
I'm sure
The girl
it
with the towel is the golden gun in multiplayer, by the way. If you find her on a level and possess her, she has a towel snap and it's a one-hit kill. Yeah. Anyway, I was comparing it to Geist because it's a similar mechanic, but you don't have to scare things first. And everything gets a Mario mustache.
Well, naturally.
Which...
That's always happens when you put the hat on it.
So they put in the Banjo-Kazooie transformations, but opened it up in crazy ways. I'm curious to see, because I'm sure they're hiding something else.
Of course they are.
But,
We won't
man,
know,
this game looks
Jason.
so
We won't know.
insane.
Yes.
Just gave us a taste, sir.
They added 2D sections like Link Between Worlds.
Of course they did. That's a classic thing to do in a Mario game like that, though. Think
Yeah,
about
they've
it.
done it before, but this is more in depth.
It's basically Link to the past.
There is an 8-bit Mexican sprite of Mario.
Oh, any costume apparently.
What's that now?
So, any costume.
Well, even still, that's the first one you get to see, I think.
Yeah. They put his P-Cross costume in.
Mm-hmm.
His Yoshi Cookie costume.
His golfing one.
Yeah. You can get a fedora and a suit for him in New Donk City.
Like he's a member of
Though
the...
that one that cost coins. Usually the outfit theme for the level costs specific currency.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what that is yet.
Right.
So that's probably the construction worker Mario.
The live system is gone.
Yeah, you lose coins instead,
Mm-hmm.
like Shovel Knight,
Yep.
And Sonic.
which is cool.
Well, you only lose 10.
Yeah.
Sonic.
And coins respawn when you die, so you don't really lose much there. So that's fun. I wonder if there will be a Sonic level. That'd be funny.
Mario running around a loop.
No, that's when you buy the. That's you possess Sonic.
I know that. I'm just
So he
saying.
gets the mustache. Possess Eggman, he gets a second mustache.
That'd just be weird, man. It's just a tiny
That'd be
mustache
funny.
on top of a huge mustache, so.
This itches. So I think, yeah, we talked. That trailer was amazing. I'm sure they're going to reveal more this week. So if they do, I'll keep a note. So yeah, let's wrap it up here.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks everyone for listening. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. If you're hearing this on iTunes for some reason, I don't know how it's getting there. Please give us 5 stars and a review. I don't care what you say in the review. If you say something mean, we'll make fun of you for it.
Jason will like
And you
it.
can follow me on Twitter at KingRiptor and Mark on Twitter at Analyst Duelist.
I don't have a
If you're wondering, if you've listened to us before and you're wondering where Steve is, he's taking a little break. He'll be back someday. And when he does come back, we'll find out what Twitter he's using, and you can follow him there. So we'll see you guys later.